really gets me are major changes that affect the doctrines of grace through faith. For example, take a look at Acts 8:36 through 38. Here's what the King James says, and the context of this passage is Philip preaching the gospel from Isaiah to the Ethiopian eunuch. Acts 8:36 through 38 in the King James. And as they went on their way, they came unto a certain water, and the eunuch said, See, here is water. What doth hinder me to be baptized? And Philip said, If thou believest with all thine heart, thou mayest. And he answered and said, I believe that Jesus Christ is the Son of God. Verse 38, And he commanded the chariot to stand still, and they went down both into the water, both Philip and the eunuch, and he baptized him. And so what do we have here? First, Philip is teaching the eunuch from out of Isaiah. He's preaching the gospel to him. And then Philip professes. He says that he believes that Jesus Christ is the Son of God. Then after he professes the gospel, then he gets water baptized, right? And so we have salvation followed by water baptism. Faith and belief followed by water baptism. But here's the problem. In the modern Bibles, including the NIV, the ESV, the NLT, and the NASB, verse 37 is completely gone. It's just not in there. Sometimes they'll put a little note in little brackets in the footnotes, and they'll say some manuscripts have this verse in it. And so they relegate it down to the footnotes and say, well, it's not really worthy of being in the Bible, but some manuscripts do contain verse 37. But on theirs, they just completely leave out that text. Okay, so verse 37 is completely gone. So here's how it reads, for example, in the ESV. Verse 36, it says, As they rode along, they came to some water, and the eunuch said, Look, there's some water. Why can't I be baptized? And then it just goes straight to verse 38. He ordered the carriage to stop, and they went down into the water, and Philip baptized him. So what's missing from this passage is the Lord Jesus, right? It's faith, it's belief. The confession of faith. I believe that Jesus Christ is the Son of God. The most important part of that passage is taken out. Look up in your NIV, look up in your ESV, in your NLT. It's not there. So what's stopping me from being baptized? Nothing. Just get dunked in water and you're saved, according to this passage in the modern Bibles. So, astonishingly, the part about believing in Jesus Christ is completely taken out. And so in this way, the modern Bibles support the doctrine of water baptism for salvation, like the Catholics teach, instead of simply having faith in Jesus Christ.